Disclaimer. The opinions expressed on eToxic Tea Lounge platform isn't facts. This is for entertainment and informational purposes only. Viewers should do their own investigating, and it's a no-bully zone. Intentions aren't to harm anyone or defame. It's just freedom of speech and fair use content. Warning, freedom of speech is raw on this platform. Welcome to eToxic Tea Lounge, where nothing is personal, but we pop our shit and keep it moving. So Erica Mena is on this internet once again, complaining about her baby daddy, Safari. Now, Safari went to Chris Brown's concert having a good old time. The world's poster boy deadbeat at the Chris Brown concert, shedding fake tears for yet another man. Clowning ain't you in court right now, lying under oath about being broke just so you don't have to lift a finger or a dollar for a kid you don't even see. Even your mother should be ashamed. Child, please. Erica Mena, I'm gonna need for you to shush it up. You been complaining about Safari being a deadbeat? For how long? Why are we in 2025 and you still complaining about the same thing? Leave the man alone. If he is a deadbeat, let him be a deadbeat in his own time. Don't deal with him. It's just that simple. You understand what I'm saying? You complaining online is not going to do nothing. You're just going to keep stressing yourself out. It's becoming to a point where we don't care. We don't want to hear it. Okay? Like, complaining. Like, just leave the man alone. Let him do him. Let him go to the Chris Brown concert. Who cares? He's a deadbeat. Remember? You can't force him to be a father. Child, let me know how y'all feeling so far about all of the tea that is spilling. Let me know. Rumor alert. Are y'all sensitive over rumors? Because y'all about to be mad. So, Glorilla and NBA player Brandon Ingram has been spotted out. Yes, not once, not twice, a couple times, I'm thinking. Now, this was going around there and there, taking some selfies, looking real cozy, just posted up. Now, somebody says, how come no one told me this was Glorilla and Brandon Ingram launching? The verse says, got booked overseas for a nice-ass fee, need some D, so I had to go to Canada first. And y'all might say, what's the correlation? What does Canada got to do with Brandon? Let's get into it. Rumors are circulating that Glorilla landed herself an NBA boo after she was spotted with Toronto Raptors star Brandon Ingram in Cabo. Toronto is in Canada. Glorilla shares photos from her birthday trip to Mexico with one pic of Brandon Ingram's arm. They saw them tattoos. Once again, they were spotted out. See Brandon and Glorilla? All right, congratulations. All right, so with Glorilla, I mean, people are gonna date who they want to date, screw who they want to screw. People are gonna just do them. You understand what I'm saying? So, I mean, I don't care. We're going to see multiple people that all of these celebrities is going to deal with. This is just what it is. Clap your hands if the tea is spicy and hot, child. So, Rah Ali and Cardi B bumping into each other at the airport in France. Did it go down? Not how Cardi wanted it to go down, but it went down. So, we're going to listen to what Rah Ali and Cardi had to say.
I can't even say what I was thinking. I think more so I was thinking is, oh God, like
not right now.
Yeah, okay, oh boy. That's usually, and she has like a red dress on. I'll show you the video because I definitely took my phone out immediately and I just pressed record.
That media smartness, boy.
Yeah, I took my phone out, I pressed record, and I'm like, she's chewing a bagel.
But she's coming up to her though.
So she's standing there, and they rolled me right here, and she's standing right there where that TV monitor is.
Okay, so they was rolling her there, so she was
sitting
like,
there. I'm just looking.
She doesn't see you behind me. Okay, perfect.
So she's chewing, and then she turns and she looks, and she's like, "What's wrong with you?" I say nothing. My assumption, because I'm not gonna put something out there.
Damn, Cardi pressed her. What's wrong with you? Like, what you looking at?
Possibly,
like, she probably saw the phone up and shit.
Yeah. Maybe because I'm in a wheelchair. Yeah. I don't know. Sure. I don't know what was the reason. And she I didn't say anything. So maybe once I didn't answer her, maybe she was like, do I got problems with this person or something? I don't know. Yeah.
So she didn't even think that Cardi had a problem with her first, because she didn't go off at.
Whenever they registered, I'm watching her, remember? So I'm looking right at her. She goes to her security and she says to him, that's whatever she says to him. I see him lean over like this and she's telling him in his ear. So I just take, like the bag that's in my lap and I just put it on the wheelchair part because I know I'm probably going to have to stand up. And he turns around and he looks and I'm just like, I'm still sitting in the chair. I'm just looking. And so now, once she informs him that I'm there, it's in 5, 4.
This is crazy. The gag is gagging. Y'all, the gag is gagging. The key is keying. Like, the joke is on you, child. Okay, so this is what I gotta say regarding the whole Rah Ali and Cardi B situation. Cardi, I love you down, but girl, lick back from 2018? Is that what she was talking about? Because I know we're not talking about no internet stuff. Because remember back then, when Cardi and Nicki had that incident, and Cardi had that knot on her forehead, her eye, on her eyebrow, whatever, it was said that it was security that elbowed her or something like that, right? And she said it was going to be footages everywhere. Why would she lie and stuff like that? Maybe she thought it was the security because it was a lot of people trying to stop her and in the middle, and everybody was everywhere. So she maybe thought the security elbowed her, but really Rah Ali got a hidden? I don't know. But we know Nicki didn't do nothing, okay? We know Nicki didn't do that. She was in that corner talking about, I'm standing right here, surrounded by a whole bunch of security. And I know y'all talking about it's a time and place. That is true. That is true. Because I'm not doing all of that either. Okay? I'm not doing all of that. All right. You're the aggressor. So once you come over here, if I have to fight, I'm going to fight. But Nicki was standing where she was standing. She just didn't do all what Cardi was doing. Right? But Nicki still didn't stand on business because Nicki be talking big shit. Like she just that person. Like, and she don't do nothing. So, I mean, don't act like you gangsta or act like you, like, you know what I'm saying? It just don't be it. But at the end of the day, Cardi, lick back what? Like, you didn't even recognize her for real. And then she was in a wheelchair. So it's like, Cardi didn't give a hell about none of that stuff. I didn't watch the whole clip. I'm about to finish watching what Rah Ali had to say. But we're going to listen to what Cardi had to say, but this is what Rah Ali's side of her story. And it's just childish at this point. I don't feel like it's never that serious to me, in my opinion. Like, if it's from 2018, we about to be 2026 soon, and you still holding on to grudges? I'm not that type of person. If we had whatever, it is whatever. It died when it died. I'm not holding on to nothing. Nobody has that power over me to make me hold a grudge for what?
This is what it is. We're about to fight right now because she looking at me like she wanted. So that's when I start arguing with her, and like I start arguing with her, and she's just telling me like, you need to grow up, like be for real, grow up. So that's when I threw a JBL speaker on her head, and she said, "You feel better about yourself." And then she's acting like now she's gonna fight, like, but she wasn't being like aggressive. She was like, "Oh, okay, now," because I guess she was sick. I don't know what was wrong with her. So then I guess my security is like, like now he in between both of us, because now the police is really coming. Like they're really rushing to the part of the airport. And she was saying, "You feel good now? Like you good? That's what you wanted?" And I kept saying, "Yeah, that's what I wanted. Of course I'm gonna get my lick back."
I will always be ready to protect myself at all costs. However, at this stage in my life, I'm not interested in making poor choices. Anything and everything I execute is thoroughly calculated. If it makes her feel better, I encourage you all to support that version. Mentally, I can handle it. I don't mind. I will not be on this app acting a fool. All updates are on site IG page. Have a successful and peaceful day. So she not with the shits, but she will be with the shits. Y'all, I understand where she's coming from, because at a certain point in your life, you don't want to deal with drama. Now, I understand where Rah Ali coming from. I feel like I'm not feeling good. I don't got no time for this. Like, me regularly, I don't have time for people. I don't have time to waste my energy on nobody. That's how I feel regularly. So imagine being sick on top of that, and then your ops or whoever they think they your op or whatever is coming and ready to fight. If I would have had Mace or something, I'm sitting in a wheelchair, I would have just maced her and just be like, girl, bye. Like, nobody got time. Like, for real. When you get older, Cardi, you are in your 30s. You are a mom. You got to know how to control yourself. You don't have to always physically fight somebody, press people when you see them, and do all the most. You know what I'm saying? Express yourself on the internet, keep it like that, and just do what you do. Like, you're going to be really stressed out, depressed, and you're going to keep coming on this internet crashing out. And I like Cardi, but y'all know, I speak my mind regardless if I like you or not, and even in real life. You know what I'm saying? So, at this point, it's just like, what are we doing? You know what I'm saying? Like I said, y'all know how I am. Online is online. Keep that shit online. If you feel some type of way, pop your shit online. Keep it moving. It's never that serious to make it an actual personal beef. Like, y'all be doing the most, okay? That Rah Ali and that Cardi and Nicki situation happened 2018. It's time to pack it up. You know what I'm saying? A lick back is crazy. That wasn't no lick back. That was embarrassing. I'm sorry. You don't always have to act a fool just because somebody else is getting you out of your character. Sometimes, I know it's kind of hard because I'm still learning. I'm still learning not to get out of character. You understand what I'm saying? In certain situations. Because you know how certain situations could get. But a learning process, I guess.
And you know that I'm not lying because she practically saying it herself. I don't know why you said that I was throwing a shoe, and why you not saying that you got hit in the head with whatever. But you know what? Whatever. At the end of the day, you know I'm not lying because even herself said, you thought I wasn't gonna get my leg back. I wouldn't have said that if it was just me arguing with her. I wouldn't have said that if a shoe went flying somewhere. You know, I said you know. I said I got my leg back. Because you got hit.
Are you serious? Girl, bye.
And you know what? I'm good. I wish we could have like fight and like, yeah, you're right. I wish we could have fight to the end because I need to die knowing. I need to die knowing that. I don't give a fuck how old we are. But at the end of the day, that was good enough for me. Like, that was good enough for me. I honestly cannot believe that you came online and talk about that because that's kind of embarrassing. It's kind of embarrassing, but you know what? I guess it's good traction, good story. It is what it is though. And I'm glad. And you know what? Now that I got my leg back and you hear me and I hear you.
Wow.
This be nice. I'm finding it.
So once again, Nicki proven right. Rah knotted up Cardi and not security like Cardi been saying for years. Yeah, she slipped it up. Rah first words was, I saw Cardi, I took out my phone and started recording. Fan. Or it could have just been for her protection and just for her to have her own receipts. Because I know I would have probably did too. Y'all need to keep in mind, Rah came up to her with her phone out recording, looking for a moment. So she got one. Didn't you say the footage shows security hitting you, girl? So Rah did put the knot on her head instead of security. This Nicki and Cardi B turning into 50 Cent and Ja Rule. I agree. It's getting played out. It's boring. Rah Ali, you should not even got into her and Nicki's beef. Like, you're not nobody's security guard, so I don't even understand why Rah Ali inserted herself. I'm not explaining nothing. As a matter of fact, I wasn't even there. Even if I was there. Right, unless somebody got some footage to put you in that situation.
Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is true. Like, we are older. We are mothers. You're in your 40s. I'm in my 30s. But I wasn't gonna let you go back and report to your boss and say that I ain't do shit. Cause I never been. One thing about me, I know I'm very small. I'd rather get beat up 30 million times than ever say that I'm pussy. I'm never pussy. I don't give a fuck how much bigger than you are than me.
She got me like immediately. She starts yelling and cursing and screaming. Oh, what's up? What's up? What? Yeah. You thought I was
Why
gonna
they
get my
putting
dick
that
back?
cat
What you
stuff?
thought? What you thought? You on the internet? Talk about how you. Now, one thing I never have done, never, ever done. There's not any footage of me ever going on camera and elaborating on me having a physical fight with someone if there wasn't already footage to show that it happened. I don't come from that world. I don't care what it was. I'm not gonna tell you I stole a pack of cookies out the store and there's no proof. I just don't do that. I don't think it's cute. I think you sound stupid. Yeah. I think anybody even admitting to something in any capacity, they don't have to.
Basically incriminating
That's not my
yourself.
world. So there's nothing online of me ever saying, yeah, you know, haha, that's why I beat her up. That's not how I move. I don't move like that. And so she was like, yeah, you are. So I looked at her and I said, yo, you look so stupid. Because we're in France.
So we're in the airport. Like,
in the airport, but in France. We're not in the airport in the States.
Yes.
Because I actually kind of think that if it's really like that, if you feel like being like that in the States, we all know what bookings is. We all been in Rikers, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Right?
No,
okay. Okay. Yeah, you know.
I know my father was in there. I visited him a couple times. But yeah, you're right.
Everybody
Nobody want to go in there.
Yeah, I feel like it's a time and place.
But Locked Up Abroad, like the show that's on A&E.
International Lawyers, all that. Oh
like,
my God.
What?
Yeah.
And so she's yelling and she's screaming, and I was like, wow. I said, you know, this is 3 kids later. 3 kids later. I've of course stood up now because I have to stand up because
you got to protect yourself.
Yeah, that's crazy. I don't know. I like Cardi, but Cardi, I just felt like that was unnecessary.
I'm looking to be the mature person.
She didn't see her, so I felt like even if she did see her, she could have just ignored her like she still didn't see her and just kept it moving.
By nature,
I don't think somebody would have me that pressed years later to press them out.
Like down into my last second of breathing, and I'm gonna bang. I'm not gonna. It is what it is, you know. So
she was ready to fight.
I just was like, girl, grow up. She's like, grow up. You think that? I was just like, you look so stupid. You sound stupid. You look stupid. You gotta chill. She takes her shoes off. She starts throwing her shoes. Really? She starts throwing her bags. I don't know. She starts throwing her bags. She's yelling to the top of her lungs. Now, of course, now the airport people.
I need to see the footage. I'm sorry, Cardi. I gotta see the footage because ain't no way.
And you know, ultimately, the end result was.
Now we know Cardi. I know this, but at some point, you gotta know how to mature a little bit.
You know, she went about her business, but one.
Be careful with bitches like this.
I'm taking notes, and we talking tea. All right, let's clock that tea. Is she lying? Not I knew you was going to go back and report to your boss. Child, I absolutely love me some Cardi. Y'all can never make me hate her. Ever. Girl, she rocked you and you was left with a knot. That girl ain't got a bruise or blemish. You ain't did nothing. I guess she think throwing that speaker really was a lick back for her. She was content with that lick back, okay? I don't think she's looking for a knot for a knot. I don't know. But like I said, I love Cardi, but at some point you gotta really know how to carry yourself. You gotta really know how to control your emotions and stuff like that. So I know people that are like explosive, you know, like anger issues and, you know, like sensitive and offensive to everything. Those type of people that are triggered by every little thing said to them or done to them have a little bit longer to really mature. That's how I feel. I feel like it's not going to be an overnight thing, but you got to actually want to better yourself and mature and grow. So let me know how y'all feel about the mess. Welcome to the Blueface circus, where all characters are unlocked or will be unlocked. Let's give it up for our first and only main character clown, Chrisean Rock. So y'all know that Chrisean and Bino was in the studio, you know, cooking up some music. Okay. Now, in this video we're about to see, I want y'all to let me know how y'all feel about this and what y'all see. So he's chilling, vibing, you know, to his music, and a hand comes behind them. And it's kind of looking like Chrisean's hand. Now, we know that Chrisean been out and about, popping out with the dudes, trying to prove whatever point she's trying to prove, or she just want to be outside. Okay? But the inside of this car looked like the car that Chrisean be driving. But that's just my observation. Now, these are her recent nails, so similar nails, and this is the wrist watch band. Looks kind of similar, right? So, do y'all think that was Chrisean and Bino? She rubbing up on his head and stuff. Do y'all think that was her? Because to me, it looked like her nails, and it looked like that white wrist thing that she had on. She have on basically every day now. So, I mean, Chrisean has been getting around. She's been getting around since Blueface been in jail. And I don't feel like this is just the new her. I feel like this is just the person that she is. She's a cheater and stuff like that. So, what would be her not doing her in public now? I'm pretty sure she was doing it behind closed doors a lot of the times. Blueface even exposed her on that, allegedly. Okay. So, I mean, is this shocking? Do we really care? No. She could put her pussy on anybody's face, anybody dangling, okay? We don't really care, but we gonna talk about it. And yes, I saw the DM leaks. Yes, I have screenshots, and no, I'm not sorry. If they didn't want the tea spilled, they shouldn't have brewed it in public, period. So be mad. Or stick around, and let's just watch the tea spill. In my opinion, I think that was Chrisean Rock. They're driving around. I don't know if they're hanging out or they going back to the studio or what. But they looking kind of cozy. They having some fun, vibing out. It seems like she's driving because clearly he's not. His head was down in his phone, rapping the whole time. But let me know how y'all feel about it. Let's see. All right, so a quick recap. Glorilla and Brandon. Congratulations to them. I don't for sure think that it's going to work. Maybe they're having fun together, whatever the case would be. 9 times out of 10, a lot of the people that broadcast their stuff publicly when it comes to celebrities and stuff like that, it never really lasts. Okay? We're gonna see somebody else on Glorilla's arm next. Erica Mena, please be quiet. Be a single mother, do what you gotta do, and stop complaining about the deadbeat. Leave the deadbeat where he at, okay? There's no point in you keep stressing yourself out because clearly the man is not going to change. Now, Cardi and this Rah Ali situation, Cardi, you know I love you like I said, but girl, it comes to a point. You understand what I'm saying? Rah Ali talked her stuff. That situation happened in 2018. Rah Ali, I don't know if her and Nicki is still cool, whatnot, whatever the case may be. Rah Ali decided that she wanted to defend Nicki Minaj, and she inserted herself in some shit. Okay, and she ain't know who she really was messing with because now, years later, Cardi's pressing you about something that happened in 2018. That's crazy. That's crazy to me. I'm sorry. I can't for the dear life of me have somebody really have me holding grudges and, oh my God, every time I see you it's going to be on site. I will never have that energy for anybody. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, I'll let God deal with you for real. But you can't help when people come in your space, mess up your peace, and do all that rah-rah shit. I guess you just got to do whatever situation come to you and handle it however way you want to handle it. But if you can basically ignore and basically, what's that word I'm looking for? Not ignore. What's that word? I be having brain fog, y'all. I'm getting so old. I know when I get older, I'm gonna be one of those old people that has dementia, amnesia, or some shit. I'm telling you right now. It's starting early. Okay, if you can prevent, there you go, prevent or avoid, okay, situations, do it. You understand what I'm saying? And if you come in contact with the person in person, then I guess we gonna just have to see what it happens, because at this point you can't control other people's emotions or their actions. Hopefully Cardi get it together, because when she was on her spaces in the clip that I seen and heard, child, and then it wasn't looking good. Okay, and she just slipped up and basically called herself a liar. Because how would you get your lick back from Rah Ali by throwing a speaker? Because what? Because she hit you in 2018, child, and gave you that nut? I'm done. Okay, but there was no footage of anybody getting hit. We only seen Cardi throwing shit and trying to get to Nicki, and we hear a lot of argument and voices yelling and stuff like that. But when it comes to footages, we never seen Rah Ali punch Cardi. We never seen the security elbow Cardi. We just seen the knots. Okay, so at this point, it is what it is. We really don't care. So let me know how y'all feel about it down in the comments below. Y'all already know what to do. Run the video up. And I'll see y'all in the next video. Until then, toodaloos, bye.